Who can kill Wolverine? Seriously, this guy's got a healing factor that's basically cheat mode for life. He survived nuclear bombs, being torn in half by the Hulk, and even having all the flesh burned off his skeleton. But is he truly immortal? Well, not exactly. The Marvel Universe is packed with characters and cosmic forces that could put Logan down for the good. Let's dive into who could actually finish the job. First up, let's talk about the obvious weaknesses. Adamantium. While it makes his skeleton nearly indestructible, it's also slowly poisoning him. Over a long time, this could weaken his healing factor to the point where he's vulnerable. But who has the power to manipulate this metal? None other than Magneto. The master of magnetism has a history of giving Logan a really bad day. Remember that time he ripped the adamantium right out of Wolverine's body? It was brutal and nearly killed him. If Magneto decided to, say, use that control to turn Wolverine's own skeleton into a cage and crush him from the inside, or just tear him apart atom by atom, there wouldn't be much left to heal. Next, we have cosmic-level threats. Beings like Galactus, the Phoenix Force, or anyone wielding the Infinity Gauntlet could erase Wolverine from existence with a thought. It's not even a fight at that point. Poof, gone. Imagine Thanos with a full gauntlet. He could turn Logan into a puddle, scatter his atoms across the galaxy, or trap him in an endless time loop of dying over and over again. Wolverine's healing factor is impressive on a planetary scale, but when you're dealing with reality-warping powers, it's like bringing a knife to a god fight. The Phoenix Force in particular could simply incinerate him so completely that not a single cell remains to regenerate from. Total and complete molecular disintegration is a surefire way to end Wolverine. Then there are magic users. Wolverine's powers are biological. They can't heal a curse. Powerful sorcerers like Doctor Strange or Scarlet Witch operate on a different playing field. A powerful enough spell could sever his soul from his body, trap his consciousness in another dimension, or simply negate his mutant abilities altogether. Imagine Doctor Strange using the Eye of Agamotto to trap him in a time loop, or Wanda Maximoff just saying no more healing, game over. Magic bypasses the physical, which is where Wolverine's entire defense system is based. What about characters who can counter his healing factor directly? A weapon called the Muramasa Blade is a perfect example, forged using a piece of Wolverine's own soul. This sword has the unique ability to inflict wounds that his healing factor can't fix. One clean decapitation with this blade, and that's all she wrote. The head stays separate from the body, and he can't regenerate from that. Another interesting character is Carbonadium Man. His powers emit a specific radiation that slows down healing factors, including Wolverine's. A prolonged fight with him could leave Logan vulnerable to a fatal blow. Let's not forget about overwhelming force. Sure, he can heal, but can he heal if there's nothing left to heal from? Characters like the Hulk, especially in his Worldbreaker form or Sentry, could potentially pummel him into a literal pace. If you can destroy his body faster than it can regenerate, you win. The Hulk has torn him in half before, and while Logan survived that, a truly enraged Hulk could go much further, pounding him until he's just a red smear on the ground. It's a grim thought, but in a universe with planet-shattering punches, it's a real possibility. Drowning is another classic method that has been debated for years. The idea is that his healing factor needs oxygen to function. If you hold him underwater indefinitely, his brain cells would die from oxygen deprivation. His body might try to heal, but it can't create oxygen out of nowhere. Eventually, his brain would shut down, leading to death. The only problem is keeping him down there. You'd need someone immensely strong, like Namor in his own element, or some kind of indestructible prison at the bottom of the Marianas Trench. And finally, we have Wolverine himself. In the famous Old Man Logan storyline, we see a future where a broken and aged Logan has lost his will to live. His healing factor, weakened by age and adamantium poisoning, finally starts to fail him. He ends up dying, but it's after a long life and on his own terms. This shows that time itself is an enemy. Eventually, his healing factor will slow down, making him susceptible to things that a younger Wolverine would have shrugged off. So while he's one of the toughest heroes around, Wolverine is far from unkillable. From cosmic gods and master magicians to specialized weapons and even the simple passage of time, there are plenty of ways to put the old El Knucklehead down for a dirt nap. He's incredibly hard to kill, but not impossible. Thanks for watching. Who do you think could take down Wolverine? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite characters. See you next time.